Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Medhasvi Commerce Classes. Today I am going to discuss about the important true or false questions which you have to prepare for your annual exam. In your exam paper, one true or false will be compulsory be there. You just study whatever the true or false it is given here, that will be more than enough. Okay, now we'll move on to this. Debentures cannot be converted into shares. Yes, debentures can be converted into shares. Yes, it is true. Debentures can be converted into shares. Debentures is a part of owned capital. False. Debentures is a part of borrowed capital. Debentures is a part of borrowed capital. It is not a owned capital. Shares is a owned capital. Okay. Gain ratio equals new ratio minus old ratio. Yes, it is true. A ratio reflects quantitative and qualitative aspects of results. No, it is false. Ratio will tell you only a quantitative aspects of the results. Financial analysis is used only by the creditors. No, financial analysis used by outsiders, insiders, employees, management, creditors, banks, financial institutions, government, everyone. Okay. General reserve is transferred to continuing partners capital account. Continuing partners is nothing but after retirement who are continuing in the business. They are asking whether you have to give the general reserve only to the continuing partner. No. General reserve in the retirement, it will be distributed to all the partners in their old profit sharing ratio. Okay. Decrease in the value of liability is debited to revaluation account. The value of the liability decreases, that will become an income to us. So it will be credited to the revaluation account. It is not debited. Liability value decreases. Sala kadime adre namge adu income agutte. So adu credit side barutte, debit side baralla. False. A company is an artificial person. True. Goodwill is an intangible asset. True. Liquidity ratios are short term in nature. True. Keep it in your mind. Liquidity ratios are short term in nature. Solvency ratios are long term in nature. Accumulated profit. Accumulated profit is nothing but the profit which is earned during the previous years is transferred to all the partners capital accounts including new partner. See here, if new partner comes, that is nothing but admission. In admission, whatever the reserve fund or whatever the profits, everything that will be distributed only among the old partners in their old profit sharing ratio. Keep it in your mind. In retirement, we'll give it to all the partners including the retiring partner. But in admission, we'll give it only to the old partners in their old profit sharing ratio. So it is transferred to all partners they have asked. No, it is false. Section 27 of the Indian Partnership Act 1932 states that it is already there in your model question paper. I have already discussed with you. True. Court can order a firm to be dissolved when a partner become insane. That is true. Yes, court can give an order. Deceased partner may be paid in one lump sum or installment with interest. That is true. True or false expected questions? Paid up capital may exceed called up capital. See, it will be always like this. First, it will be authorized capital. Below authorized capital, you will be having issued capital. Below issued capital, you will be having subscribed capital. Below subscribed capital, you will be having called up capital. Below called up capital, you will be having paid up capital. So what they are telling, paid up capital may exceed called up capital. This should not be more than this. Okay, if called up is 50,000, then it should be 40 or 45 or 50. Can't be more than that. So it is false. Traditional name of revaluation account is profit and loss adjustment account. Yes, it is true. A company cannot purchase its own shares in the open market. No, it is false. A company can purchase its own shares in the open market. Increase in the value of an asset is debited to revaluation account. See, revaluation account, if the value of an asset increases, that is an income to us, that is a benefit to us, that will be credited to the revaluation account. See, in revaluation account, expenses will be debited, incomes will be credited. So it is an income, so it will be credited to the revaluation account. Increase in the value of an asset is credited to revaluation account. True. Adjustments of partners capital of the remaining partners is to be made in the new ratio. Yes, it is true. Company can issue irredeemable debentures. No, company cannot issue irredeemable debentures. Okay. Sacrifice ratio equals old share minus new share. True. Shares of a public limited company are transferable. Yes, shares of a public limited company are freely transferable, but private company shares are not transferable. Dissolution of partnership and dissolution of a partnership firm is one and the same. No, dissolution of partnership is nothing but you are going to you stop the relationship between the partners, that's all. Partnership will not come to an end. Okay, so it is not one and the same. Deceased partner's claim is transferred to his executor's account. Yes, whatever the money which you have to give it to the deceased partner, that you are going to settle it to his executors, that is nothing but your legal representatives. In case of admission of a partner, profit or loss on revaluation is transferred to old partner's capital account. True. In admission, everything will be given to old partners. In retirement, everything will be given to all the partners. Retirement normally takes place at the end of an accounting period, whereas death of a partner may occur at any time. Yes, when you want to retire from your business, yes, we used to know it and we are going to take the retirement at the end of the accounting period. But death is always uncertain, right? It can happen any time. True. The agreement between the partners must be in writing. No, the agreement between the partner may be in oral also and it will be in writing also. Must be writing Allah. False. The clauses of partnership deed can be altered with the consent of all the partners. Yes, it is true. If the partnership deed is silent about the profit sharing ratio, the profit or loss of the firm is to be shared equally. Yes, I have already told you this. There is no information about the profit sharing ratio, then it should be shared equally among the partners. In the absence of partnership deed, no partner is entitled to get the salary. Yes, if you are paying a salary to any partner, it has to be mentioned in the partnership deed. Okay. When fixed amount is withdrawn during the middle of every month, interest on total amount is calculated for 6 months. That is average period you have to calculate. Middle of every month. Middle of every month, that is longest outstanding period plus shortest outstanding period divided by 2. Middle of the every month, that is after first withdrawal, the remaining is 11.5 plus last withdrawal, the remaining is 0.5. 11 and a half month and half month divided by 2, that is 12 by 2, which comes to 6. So the answer is 6 months. So it is true. Next, accumulated profit is transferred to continuing partners capital account. No, accumulated profit is transferred to all the partners capital account. Adjustment of partners capital of the remaining partner is to be made in new ratio. True. Gain ratio is used to adjust the goodwill raised to the extent of the retiring partner. Yes, the main purpose of calculating the gain ratio is to share the goodwill. True. Dissolution of partnership is different from the dissolution of a firm. True. A partnership is dissolved when there is a death of a partner. A partnership is dissolved when there is a death of a partner. Yes, it can be dissolved. A firm is dissolved. See, partner here what they are asking, a partnership is dissolved when there is a death of a partner. Yes, it is true. Partnership is going to come to an end, not the partnership firm. If one partner dies, the remaining partners will continue the business. Okay. A firm is dissolved when all the partners given consent to it. True. A firm is compulsorily dissolved when a partner decide to retire. No. When any partner decided to retire, the firm will not compulsorily dissolve. It is going to continue with the remaining partners. A firm is compulsory dissolved when all the partners or when all except one partner become insolvent. Yes, it is true. Dissolution of partnership cannot take place without the intervention of the court. No. Dissolution of partnership without the intervention also you can make a dissolution of partnership. Capital reserves are created out of capital profit. Yes, it is true. All the shares of buyback should be fully paid. When you are buying back, it has to be fully paid only. Articles of association must authorize the company for the buyback of the shares. When you are buying the shares, it has to be written in your articles of association, that is AOA, or else you can't buy back your shares. Okay. Debenture is a part of loaned capital. True, it is a part of borrowed capital, it is a part of loaned capital also. Debenture holders having voting rights. No, they don't have any voting rights. Debentures bear the fixed interest. Yes. Debentures cannot be issued for consideration other than the cash. False. Debentures can also be issued for consideration other than the cash. Company can buy back its debentures. True. Debenture holders are not the members of the company. True. They are not the members of the company. Shareholders are the members of the company. Premium on redemption of debentures is a liability. Yes, premium, whatever the premium you are going to give on the redemption of debentures, that is a liability to you people. Profit on redemption debenture is in the nature of capital profit. Obviously true. Debentures cannot be issued at discount for more than 10% of the face value. See, it is false. No such limitation is there. For how much percentage you want to issue the debenture at a discount, you can issue it. No such limitations. Loss on issue of debenture is a revenue loss. No, it is a capital loss. Whatever the loss you are incurring, that is not a revenue loss, that is a capital loss. While preparing financial statements, inventory is valued at market price or cost price, whichever is less. True. Financial statements of business enterprise must include cash flow statement. True. Financial data will be comparative only when same accounting principles are used. True. Non-monetary aspects are ignored in financial analysis. Yes, financial analysis usually includes only the monetary aspects. Non-monetary aspects will be ignored. Financial analysis does not consider price level changes. True. According to revised AS3, preparation and presentation of cash flow statement is mandatory for all listed companies. Yes, it is true. Okay, these are the true or false questions which you have to prepare for your annual examination. Out of this, you are going to get one true or false. Actually, this information is not by me. One of our teacher has made this, and a big thanks to that person. Prepare well for this true or false. It will be very helpful for you people to attend the true or false. Okay, thank you, all the best, do well.